Dimagu Seam. I would like you to tell there's a sports channel, Sports to the Bone, on YouTube. You should go and watch it. It's a great show. Thank you.
This I wanna nail Sports to the Bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
A blessed day to you, all my Sports to the Bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. So in this video, I have a couple of cricket stories for us to take a look at. Now, the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons, they are really up against it, my people. In the last couple of hours, news came in that their batsman, Fakhar Zaman, will take no further part in CPL 2024. He is actually returning home to Pakistan. I will give you all the information you need to know on that. Plus, we're going to talk a little bit about ICC. ICC, they are actually trying to introduce a fund, come up with a fund that will help test play nations outside the top three. You understand? They are looking to give them some money so as to entice, quote unquote, big name players to come and play test cricket. You know, we see they're talking about a fund of around 15 million US dollars. So we'll give you some info on that. Plus, we see where Rakeem Cornwall, he's out there putting in the work, my people. I have a video here that I will share with you all of Cornwall, you know, putting in the work, doing some drills, going through the paces, trying to get himself in tip-top shape for this year's staging of the CPL. So give a listening ear until the end and let me know what you all think in the comment section. All right, let us start things off by talking about the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. Things really and truly not going too well for them, my viewers and subscribers. I am here on the Wisden Cricket website, and I am seeing where they are saying that Pakistan batter Fakhar Zaman will not take any further part in the Caribbean Premier League this year. Right? They are saying that he's set to play in the upcoming Champions Cup, which is a one-day competition in Pakistan, which is scheduled to take place from September 12th to the 29th. Right, they are saying that Zaman's CPL 2024 stint lasted only 3 matches where he scored 100 runs at a strike rate of 131.57. You know, they are saying that even though he gave some contributions, you know, it was in vain because the Falcons have actually lost all 3 games. So let me go down into some more details. So according to a report by Cricket Pakistan, Fakhar Zaman will return to Pakistan to feature for one of the 5 franchises in the Champions Cup. However, Azam Khan has been permitted to continue playing in the CPL as per the no objection certificate that he received. They are saying that the wicketkeeper batter is unlikely to be a part of any side in the domestic List A tournament. Now, similarly, other players featuring for Pakistan, including Mohammad Amir and Imad Wazim, you know, they will continue in the CPL as they have already parted ways with the 50-over format. So they are not up for selection. Saib Ayub, who played for Guyana Amazon Warriors last year, he was set to play in the CPL, but the PCB decided not to send him. And, you know, we don't know that he is taking part in that test series there against Bangladesh. So just a little bit of update there, my people. The Falcons losing Zaman. You know, he's definitely somebody that they were hoping would help to guide them through the process here as they find themselves in a very tough spot. So I just thought I would share that information there. And let me just share this video here of Rakeem Cornwall. Yes, my people, Rakeem Cornwall going through the paces, you know, basically getting himself ready. I mean, we saw him the other night along with Quinton de Kock leading their team to a comprehensive victory. I think they won that game there by 9 wickets. with Raheem Carnwall scoring in the 30s. So here we see him. He's definitely in the CPL to do some batting in the power play and also to bowl. So, good to see him putting in the work and trying to get himself together. So shout out to Raheem Carnwall. Just want him to continue doing what he needs to do. And, let us see how that will pay off in the CPL. All right. Let us talk a little bit about this information coming out of the ICC. Taking it from the ESPN Cricket Info website. Now, I'm going to do a lot of reading in this part, so just bear with me. So the headline says, ICC could introduce dedicated fund to reinforce Test cricket outside Big Three. Now, they say the fund is expected to be around 15 million. Is understood to have the backing of BCCI, ECB, and Cricket Australia. And as you can guess, those are the quote-unquote Big Three. So it says the ICC could introduce a dedicated fund from 2025 in an attempt to reinforce Test cricket and allow boards outside the Big Three to compete with more lucrative franchise leagues to ensure they call up a bigger pool of their talent. So according to them, this fund that they are coming up with, they haven't said whether or not each team will get 15 million US, what it seems as if it's just a fund that they're going to dip in and give every team a piece of it, So according to them, they will be able to provide enough money for the teams to call up a bigger talent pool. Anyways, they said the initiative driven primarily by Cricket Australia chair Mike Beard and with the support of the BCCI and ECB is aimed at creating a central fund to provide a minimum standard match fee for players across the board, reported to be around US 10,000. Well, they said the hope is it will be agreed upon before Christmas in time for it to be fully operational next year. They said not only would this make Test cricket more attractive to players who essentially opt out of the format for a bigger payday in short format. They are saying that it would also reduce the costs incurred by less moneyed boards. Now, the 9 Test playing nations beyond India, Australia, and England, who will primarily use the fund, often operate at a loss when it comes to red ball cricket. Right? So I was reading something the other day. They actually shared here where Johnny Grave, was saying that the tour of Australia the other day cost us over $2 million US. Right? When they just put out this statement here about them coming up with the fund, I think I saw an article floating around with Johnny Grave saying that, listen, this is probably not going to be enough. Let me finish. Let me give you some more from this article here. So it says the fund, which is expected to be in the region of US 15 million, is understood to have the backing of BCCI Secretary Jay Shah and ECB Chair Richard Thompson. It is currently at a formative stage and has been discussed formally by ICC at the board level or by their executive committee, right? So they are saying, he's saying that it is currently at the formative stage and it has not been discussed at a certain level where ICC is concerned, but they are confident, all right? This is a quotation from one of them. It's fantastic to see some momentum beyond the Test match fund, he told the Sydney Morning News. We need to take away the barriers and encourage Test cricket to be the best of the best, right? To retain that history and legacy. Now is when you're all trying to do all of that. But anyways, my people, let me know what you all think about this. This is definitely something that players would probably appreciate. But then again, we still have to understand that it's always going to be difficult to match up to some of these franchise leagues. I mean, IPL is a given. They will go to IPL, but probably some of the smaller leagues going on, if they come up with this fund, they probably will be able to keep some of the players away from it. So let me know what you all think, my peeps. Gonna leave it right here for now. Big up on yourself and stay safe.